Just 5 days now to go until track season begins at the race course in Saratoga Springs. Friday's the day. NYRA had an open house today to promote the season and to show off what's new. Lynn Falsetti was there.
Sunday's open house at Saratoga Racecourse is the official kickoff to the racing season here in Saratoga. We're told all the proceeds are going to help local charities and that attendance this year is way up.
We've actually seen an increase of approximately 140% over where we were last year. More than 3,400 passes have been sold to date. Again, that's probably about 1,700 to 1,800 for last year alone. It's great momentum. Clearly, we're seeing that the community is excited about this upcoming season.
One reason behind the increase is a decrease in price. The season pass this year will cost fans $30 for a Grandstand Pass and $50 for a Clubhouse Pass. That's down from last year, which cost fans $50 for a Grandstand and $75 for a Clubhouse Pass. Also new this year, $2 million worth of improvements, including these new flat screen TVs, these new picnic tables, and this new pavilion for special events.
They did a lot of improvements this year, which is going to help. It's just a place to be. It's more family oriented than most tracks.
Jerry Grolley was getting his season pass Sunday. He's been coming to the race course for 65 years.
It was just as busy then as it is now.
And it was busy for the open house, all the proceeds staying in the community.
We're actually offering concessions today, too. All of the proceeds that are coming from food and beverage here are being dispensed throughout the region to local charities. Again, we are not making a cent off of today. Today is going simply with the community in mind.
It's not too late to buy these discounted season passes. If you'd like to do so, we have a link to where you can purchase them on our website at cbs6albany.com. In Saratoga Springs, Lynn Falsetti, CBS 6 News.
Israeli soldiers hit the ground inside Gaza for the first time since Israel began fighting a rocket battle with Hamas. About 150 Palestinians, perhaps as many as 170, have been reported killed, many of them reported to be civilians. Alfonso Van Marsh has more on the latest developments.
Israeli naval commandos entered Gaza early Sunday and carried out a strike on rocket launch facilities.
There was engagement with Hamas terrorists. We had a few scrapes, nothing substantial. They had some substantial damage.
Israel says it's targeting Hamas militants, but the air and sea attacks are also killing civilians, including children. Thousands of Palestinians fled their homes Sunday after Israel dropped leaflets warning about a, quote, short and temporary campaign in northern Gaza. This man says he is trying to protect his children from death.
As Israel continues its attacks on Hamas targets in Gaza, there's new evidence of a growing troop buildup on this side of the border.
Tanks and armored vehicles are poised near the border, waiting for further orders. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says his nation has a right to defend itself in any way necessary.
We are doing exactly what any country would do, you would do, if you were targeted from across the border.
In the town of Sderot, near the border, air raid sirens forced Israeli troops into a restaurant bomb shelter. No missiles fell here this time, but the entire nation remains on edge. Alfonso Van Marsh, CBS News, Sderot, Israel.
At one point today, Israel was warning some Palestinians to clear out in advance of a major offensive that's coming. Olympic gold medalist and U.S. World Cup soccer star Abby Wambach was in Schenectady today. She was helping to highlight the groundbreaking for an outdoor play space at the Jewish Community Center. The JCC is one of the nonprofit groups that applied for a $2,500 grant and for the chance to have Wambach visit. The JCC's Early Childhood Education Department will use that space.
It's just MVP's way of trying to reach out into the communities and grassroots-wise, start a process so that young kids can learn from a young age what it's like to go out, get up, and get active.
The JCC's program uses playtime to teach in areas such as science, mathematics, and language, too.